4 panels, black and white. I'm gonna do a marbling pour paint, if you will. And yeah, just hang out. I'm gonna switch the camera now. That's what we're looking at. Not pretty, but hopefully by the end it will be. First, we're gonna hit all 4 of those bad boys with some pouring medium. It's kind of it dries clear. It just makes it everything kind of slippery. So when you go to pour, everything kind of smooths out and makes that marble look. I don't see where my new colors are, so I'll look for those. Empty. I'll be back. Gonna get some colors. Okay. So, this is from Hobby Lobby. I usually go to Michael's, but that's okay. These were literally the only 2 black and white that they had. 11, $13. The ones at Michael's are like $5.99. Can't remember the name of the brand, but I would probably go with those. Anyway, so now we're gonna hit this bad boy with the medium, and then let that settle. We can compare either our cups or our jug. There's a bunch of different techniques. I really haven't decided yet which I want to do, but I do want the pattern to kind of spread essentially across all 4, so that way when you split them up against the wall, it kind of breaks it up, but then also becomes one picture, optical illusion style. See, I'm gonna just blast it here in the middle, bust over to the sides, to the square, or make it square, and fall. But if you do, no worries. Okay. I mean, that's a whole jug, so it should be enough. Now, normally I would have a hair dryer to blow out the bubbles. I did not bring that down. It is pretty helpful though. Man, I guess I did throw my bucket away. Okay, I'll just use this. How do I want to do this? Hi, what are you doing? Sorry, guys, I just saw this chat. I am doing a pour painting, marbling of 4 canvases. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of them are there. I'm gonna do a black and white. I did give a little bit of info from the beginning. If you want to, scroll back, I am currently in the process of turning this into a device to hold the paint and then pour it out onto the canvas, and then we'll move it around from there. So hopefully it's fun. I wish I had some music to play. I know it's not the best to just hear this little heater running, but eventually this will start turning into a painting. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the likes. follow. If this is interesting, I can do more certainly. This is kind of like stress relief for me, fun, you know. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hey, restricted account. I see you saying hey. And if you have questions along the way, I'll come back and check every so often. I don't really have a way of checking it. Yeah, I can understand that. The stuff kind of gets expensive. It's if you find the deals and use the cheap stuff, you can kind of get away with it. Also, I mean, people buy this stuff online, so do pink, white, and blue. I'm gonna screenshot that and I'll do that the next time. I only went to the store and bought black and white you see down here. But I promise it's gonna look cool and pink, white, and blue sounds like it would be perfect. And if there's more shout outs out there, please put them in the comments. I'll screenshot it and yeah, I'll make a video about it. Okay, this has been sitting for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I need to make a device. I don't have a knife. I'm gonna go get a knife. I'll be right back. Wait, actually, I've done the pouring where you put the colors in as rings. Yeah. I don't think there's a wrong way to do it, and as long as you like at the end, it feels right. You know, when you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, this is what I meant to do. Then yeah, there's no wrong way. Just a second. And I'm back. And this is what I've done. This is completely dry. It's old. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer the colors we've selected, you know, black and white. We're gonna make rings or circles. And I'll actually do that, you know, right here on camera so you can see just a second. Let's see, always gotta prep these first. Hate this part because it gets everywhere. You put plastic down, makes it a lot easier. But hey, if you're in an apartment, just get one of those Tupperware boxes that are like super long and plastic. They're like 20 bucks maybe. You don't have to get anything fancy, just the plastic, you know, cheap. And when I lived in an apartment like a year ago, that's what I would do. And then you can just get smaller canvases and practice, you know. Oh, sorry, there's more questions. Yeah, I would love to see it. If you figure out a way to send that to me, I'll check it out. Man, I cannot get this open. Just a second. Dang. Okay. Pretty good. It's gonna be just like pure acrylic black paint. Also, when you're at the store, look for a pre-mixed pour acrylic if you want to try this. I don't know if you hear that, but it kind of sounds like milk. Because regular acrylic paint won't go. Now you can buy that stuff that I put down here, the pouring medium, and mix the paint and your regular acrylic together, and that will work. But most of the time, it's just easier to do this. Get you a good heap of black paint. Let's see if I can squeeze about, you know, a circle worth. Oh, I forgot. It's always good to prepare your paints before so you don't have to do this. 1 second again, dude. Okay. And another thing. Oh, sorry. Oh, the swing paint, like the guy in the garage. I want to. I don't really get paid a lot, or if any. So I feel like that guy makes enough money to where it's worth it to fling paint everywhere. It would not be worth it for me here. My wife would beat me up. Okay, we got a little circle. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like the slightest tinge of gray. Now, that's good because it's going to kind of add that third color and kind of cheat and give you the outline, kind of like old cartoons. And now we're going to hit it with another layer of black. Try to just, fill in that circle. Okay. Going in with guess the color. That's right. And essentially we're going to want to fill it up because if you think about it, that's not circling. You gotta hit that canvas with enough, not only to cover it, but enough for it to roll around, and make those patterns. Okay. I've done the beads where you pull the beads through the key loop and it makes kind of like a flower or like this pull down. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll have to look up what you're talking about and try that out, maybe on a video. Okay, let's pour this puppy. We got 2 people watching. Hey, Jeremiah, thanks for following. Or, well, you didn't follow, but thanks for saying hey. And so you see the layers in the cup there. Can't really point. And then we've got the black on top. So what I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to pour this on there. And there's other ways you can cut holes in the bottom of the cup. Oh, dude, thank you for following. Jeremiah, follow. Set an example. Go follow him. Support him in his life. I appreciate the follow. Hey, Johnny, thanks for coming in. All right, we got 4 followers. This is for y'all. Thanks for the likes. We're going to pour this puppy. 4 canvases here. I think I'm going to start in the middle and then make a square all the way around. All right. Try this at home. Okay, we're down. I'm going to let that build up and pull out. And notice all that gray. Now when that stretches, it's going to make that cartoon outline. Okay, now we're going to blast. All right, now notice that's not enough paint. We may have to do another one. I don't really like to do 2, but with such a large, piece, sometimes you got to. Okay, let's, this is the fun part. Let me check real quick to see what you guys are saying. I wish there was a better way to do this. Thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate you being here. Okay, so actually, chat, if you're still here, which one should I pick up and mess around with first? 1, 2, 3, or 4? The hint's probably going to be 1 or 3. Maybe half. No. There's 4 there. Okay, 2. 2 for Johnny. All right, let's do it. Okay, so normally with 1 canvas, this is way easier, obviously. But with 4, we're going to manipulate them slightly so that way it stretches the colors out, makes the pattern, but also keeps it to where it looks like it's one piece. And then when I put it up on my wall, I'm gonna stretch it out piece by piece, and it should make a scene. I don't know. Oh, who knows? Let's try it. Let's get this bad boy out of the way. Okay. Not sure how much you can see, chat, but there's that first one. I'm gonna make an executive decision and go to 1. Hope that looks cool, chat. Seeing a lot of grays. Pull that down. Let me know what you guys think so far. Oh, okay. So obviously there's more color here. That got some drippies. All good, no big deal. We can still work with that. Our walls are gonna be, that's my wife. That is so sick. Thanks, bro. Closed to the camera, I think will look the best. Looking good so far. Thanks again, homie. All right, let's go to 3. I'm gonna try to, well, hopefully the black pulls to the left and get some more coverage over here. But I do like the white. I just want it a little bit more matching here. Okay. Okay. Pulling some of that out. I know you can't see chat. Okay. Now with this new one, obviously we've got some spillage. I think that's gonna look okay. It's kind of got a jellyfish fill right now, but I'm gonna manipulate a little bit and see what I can do before we move on to 4. Yeah, because all down here is dry canvas. I know you can't see. It's pulling. Come on. There we go. Slide that back in. I wish that matched a little better. What can you do? That's art. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go ahead and go to 4. They didn't match as much. Oh, look how this gray turned out. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like zoop, 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 like a zebra. Okay, you guys can see this one. It's the final thing. This one doesn't have enough paint on it. So we'll see what we can get pulled. There's a huge chunk of white there that's just white canvas, you know. So I love this marble, look at that. I wish all of them looked like this. So I guess if I were to do it all over again, I would use less black, obviously. But, here, let's see what I can do. I think I can, man, that's the coolest one. That's the one I like the most. let me. Okay, that's gonna help, and then you guys can see. Go down to this corner. Sometimes it's not fun watching paint dry. Actually, no. Sometimes it is fun. Sometimes I'll dip it if I see like enough, just so I know that those corners are not going to be like when it dries, it's not, doesn't look like it's pulled down any. That is barely enough. The moral of this live feed is use more paint than you expect. Little guy there. Hopefully that pulls down. But it worked. Right on. Okay. So a little drippy boy action here, all good though. I love the marbling here. This I still wish would have been one singular piece, but that's okay. Look at this horn here. It looks like a shark tooth. Really cool. Don't like that, but some people do. Goes well with that. Pulls your eye. I love this because like think about this as a huge eyeball, like you're really close up to it, and then this is like the water between the white of your eye. Am I even? Yeah. I'm thinking right. So super close in. Sometimes the marbling makes that microscopic look. And then that just looks like, I added a little bit more black than needed, but I love how it looked like your rich girlfriend or your rich, your rich lover's parents' house bathroom. Like the marbling in the shower. It's what it reminds me of. I don't know. Anyway, let me check these comments. Says two. Oh yeah, which one do you guys like the best? It's kind of hard to see. Says one. Sorry, I can't scroll up. I have paint on my hand. Two. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get some more closest to the camera. Yeah, that's the one that's got the most going on. Let me see. I literally can't use my. I can't zoom in. I can possibly. No, that hand is covered. A little bit closer there. Oh, dude, I appreciate that. And now looking at it, see this right here? Doesn't that kind of look like a wolf or a horse looking up? It doesn't make any sense with this. But yeah, now that oh, sorry, it's focusing on my hand. But this third picture here, I was pointing out, but it doesn't look as black on camera here, but all these blacks are like true black. But this right here is like the eye, and then these little lines once it un it I don't know, man. I think that's so cool. I think one of the coolest things about this painting stuff is there's not really much control. You can pick the colors, you can pick the technique that you use, but really once it hits the canvas, it's at the mercy of your movements. Face with the hat. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see that. That's pretty rad. Oh, and then like right here, look at this. One eye, and then this weird nose. That's a skeleton, bro. That's wild. And then I don't know if anybody was born in the 90s, but now that I'm looking at this, it kind of looks like that cup that everybody got at the gas station. You'll if you literally type in 90s cup, gas station cup, you'll see what I mean. Cool. Yeah. So back to techniques. Usually you let this dry. I'd say literally 2 days. Go look at them. Keep an eye on them. And earlier, if you're new to the stream, I usually would hit these with a hair dryer or blowtorch, whatever people like to use. And essentially, you pop the bubbles. There's like little micro bubbles. But yeah, once you do that, let this thing dry for like 2 days in your garage. Sometimes the plastic, you see the plastic. Okay, so underneath these paintings are thumbtacks to hold them off of the plastic. Because if you just do this to plastic, oh hey Jeremiah, really good to meet you. Whatever you call it on this. Thanks for following. Sleep well, brother. Um, The thumbtacks, if you do this just on plastic, it never dries. The paint just like hangs out. But then if you put the thumbtacks down, it gets air underneath it, it dries faster. But you're gonna want to make sure that any plastic that's just like holding the paint caked on there, make sure that it's not doing that so that way it does dry. You'll see what I'm talking about when you try it. And on the smaller canvases, you don't have to wait as long, but you know, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Oh no. I'm, I'm sure people are like, what are we looking at here? All right. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I didn't expect you guys to still be here. I guess I can do some more. I got a couple, I got four more here, so I'll go get those colors that that person said, and we'll try one of those. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for following. I'm usually posting funny shorts, I guess, if they're funny. Um, But, you know, right on. I'll follow you guys back. Have a great night.